Theme 2, Empathetic Nurturing, Abundance versus Deprivation and Abandonment. The empathetic nurturing patterns formed during the first year of life are concerned with the issues of deprivation and abandonment. Neurologically, development during this stage involves rapid neuron growth that is modulated by interactions with caregivers and the environment. The limbic system matures, processing and coordinating sensory kinesthetic information with emotional responses. Developing limbic orbitofrontal cortex connections are involved in increasing relatedness to others in emotionally healthy ways, resulting in the internalized experience of love and safe care. If the caregivers or environment do not supply basic needs, the infant may fail to internalize the experience of love and safe care and experience deprivation instead. Figure 2 shows areas of the frontal cortex involved in planning, logical reasoning, and appropriate social emotional responses. As these develop, they modulate the raw emotional reactions of the limbic system to produce more appropriate responses to environmental stimuli. For example, if a child experiences chronic neglect, deprivation, or abandonment, the limbic system repeatedly reacts with a fight, flight, or eventually a freeze, collapse response. Reasoning that the parents are there to provide for and protect them would inhibit this anticipated fear collapse response. If the child repeatedly experiences neglect, however, these neural and neurochemical connections of love and self-care do not develop appropriately. In the held fear state, the empathetic nurturing theme belief is, "I'll never get enough." The compensating belief becomes, "If I love enough, I'll be loved." Or eventually, "I'm self-sufficient," so as not to feel needy. Their bodies take on a posture of deprivation with a collapsed chest, affording a shallow inhale and a breath-by-breath experience of lack. Their pelvis is forward with knees locked, having learned to hold themselves up prematurely. They may be tall and thin, looking undernourished. Though being oral and highly verbal, under stress they will tend to collapse. Breathwork helps them experience the source of life energy within, so that they can support themselves and their feeling of vitality through opening the chest to take in full breathing on a sustained basis. It is important for the breathworker to be there as a support, but not to do it for those with the empathetic nurturing theme. That is, give them their answers or be their parent. The depletion and abandonment themes then fade, their bodies reflecting more self-support, and their empathetic qualities are shared with the world out of choice and pleasure rather than fear and loss. In plate 2, we see the body structure of a woman displaying the empathetic nurturing theme. In our second video clip, we see the empathetic nurturing theme displayed in the structure and breathing patterns of a breathwork client. Our breathwork goals here are: help sustain a charge of life energy without doing it for them. Increase their self-acknowledgement and self-confidence. Bring breath up in the chest gradually. Increase awareness of how abandonment and depletion themes play out so they do not abandon themselves. Affirmations can be used to support this. Increase energy in their legs and lower body, and decrease talking as an avoidance of feeling their body.